Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan, Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Y'all know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan in action. Magic fans, we got an important matchup coming up to us. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be short, it's gonna be simple, because there's really nothing to talk about besides your Orlando Magic facing the Charlotte Hornets and honestly needing a W. Magic fans, we have, I'll tell you right now, let's pull it up on ESPN.com. So, our last couple games have been ifs and ifs and ifs. And in terms of ifs, I mean, if we would have just played better, if we would have just shot better, if we would have grabbed boards, if we would have, everything is if, for this entire, like, little stretch of games, quite frankly, within this team. But to talk about the latest matchup, it was 126 to 109, a loss against the Memphis Grizzlies in London in a horrific fashion, down by 30 at one point. It was bad. We won 2 in a row. We lost one. We won one. 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 We lost one. We lost one. We won one. We lost one. We won one. We lost one. We won one. We won one. We won one. And then we lost one. Right. So, by all means, in case you didn't notice, it's been win one, lose one, win one, lose one. It's just been our go-to strategy, right? So, by all means, if we want to keep the flow up, we need to win this game, let alone it is just I truly believe it's the game just to answer the performance that we put up in London. It was a horrific performance, and why was it so bad? It was just because I don't appreciate the fact that we had fans from Orlando flying out there. We had fans from London waiting months for this game, and we put up one of the worst performances of the season. Now, Magic fans, the lineup is simple. If you look at their starting five will be LaMelo Ball, Concanopoulos, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Moussa Diabate. Now, this is all projected, right? The game is still not until tomorrow. Right now, it's 11:41, January 21st, 2026. So, by all means, if you look at our lineup, Anthony Black, Desmond Bane, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. Now, the LaMelo Ball Anthony Black matchup now is going to be a great matchup because, of course, you'd say last year mismatch, right? Going LaMelo Ball's way. We could be honest, but by all means, Anthony Black has shown up this year and shown he's able to compete with the best of them, honestly. So this Anthony Black LaMelo Ball matchup is going to be something that we definitely have to keep our eye on because LaMelo can drop a 50 ball. You know what I mean? He is capable. Anthony Black is capable of a 40 ball. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to lie, Concanopoulos, Desmond Bane, another one of those matchups where you really got to watch out for Concanopoulos being that young guy, that rookie, that guy who everyone is looking forward to watching. When we played the Hornets already in Orlando, when the Hornets actually whooped and that's another reason why we got to win this game. Concanopoulos got a huge ovation from the crowd. So by all means, seems like Orlando has some Concanopoulos fans. We got Brandon Miller and Franz Wagner, which that to me I think is a mismatch in terms of on Franz Wagner's side. I think that Franz Wagner will be able to compete against Brandon Miller, let alone be capable of dropping 30, 35. Miles Bridges and Paolo Banchero, I think that is another great matchup. I think, by all means, this Charlotte team, if you look at the record, by all means, look at the records, look at the standings. The Hornets are 12th, but within the last 10, they are 5-5, same as us. They have lost their last game, same as us. In the as an away team, they are 9-15. We are 9-11, and then as a home team, they are 7-13 to our 13-6. Now, Magic fans, we did lose to them already. Magic fans, it wasn't a great game. It was a horrific game. So, by all means, we have to look forwards to the matchups in terms of with Wendell Carter Jr. and Moussa Diabate. right? I think that Wendell Carter Jr. has to have one of those double games, has to have one of those games where he does score 15 points, but not giving me 7 threes. I need him to three max, get in the paint, get the big body, grab the boards that we need. We need our shots to go down. We cannot afford to go down early the way we've been going down these couple games. I think that if we go down early, we lose this game. I think that we need to stop the trend of trying to try to trail back. But Charlotte's one of those hot teams that when they get hot, oh boy, it's hot. And I'm telling you, Magic fans, Kia Center is known for shooters going crazy. The lights are extremely bright in Kia Center, so it makes shooting easier, it seems like. And Magic fans, it's Orlando. Who doesn't want to hoop in Orlando? I think that this team has to start now really taking this Germany trip as our all-star game, as our all-star break. Even though Paulo, Franz, maybe even AB get shipped off to LA. Maybe not as all-stars, but in the Rising Stars Challenge, in a slam dunk contest, a three-point contest, you never know. But Magic fans, what I will say is that seeing this game, this is very crucial. Very crucial part of the season. We are already on game, I believe this is 43 or 44. So Magic fans, we're already past the halfway mark, and we cannot have these losing to the Hornets at home type of games. We have to win, regardless if they're a hot young team. They're 12th in the league. They're 12th in the East, and we have to play like the 5th seed. I believe that we're 5th, or did we drop? No, we dropped down to 7. So by all means, and it's a foot race. And who do we play next? Cleveland. Not only in Orlando, but also in Cleveland. So by all means, this game is very crucial in terms of we got to get up there in the standings again, past the halfway mark of the season. The February, I think February something is the All-Star game, so it's upon us soon. But by all means, Charlotte, Orlando, if you're in Orlando, it's been a while since the Magic have played. We played on Sunday against the Grizzlies. Now it is Thursday tomorrow. By all means, this game is very crucial. And Magic fans, you got to show up, show out. I think that Kia Center has to show that we're a good home court, so that way NBA, the league, ESPN, TNT, I mean not TNT anymore, but Prime, NBC, if they want to see that Orlando is a great spot to host these primetime games, by all means, we have to show up in these types of games. And I think that this is going to be a good game. I think that Charlotte is an equally matched team to us, even though 7 and 12 is different. By all means, I think that at this point we lost to Charlotte very recently by a good margin. I think that this Charlotte game is one of those not only revenge games because we lost to them, but really we all as Magic fans are looking to see what do you show us after getting your, and I try not to curse, but honestly, it's late night. You got your asses kicked in London. Like, I'm talking about no ifs, ands, or buts. We cannot cover, we cannot talk, we cannot just honestly sugarcoat anything. We got our butts kicked. Cool. How do we move on from that and go into this game against a team that already has done that? We start off the game with giving them a 45 point, a 39 point, a 35 point first quarter. This is a tough game for us. I think that this game has a LaMelo Ball, a Con Canuple, a Brandon Miller who can easily just go on a little run. They don't have to score 50 points, but if they score 18, that's just enough each to be able to get a W at the Kia Center. I think that this game, it's a little iffy, man. It's a little iffy. It's definitely not a guarantee by all means. I think we're gonna rest that button for a little bit because every time I've guaranteed, we end up getting smoked. Now, in terms of Mo Wagner, I don't even know. I really don't know if Mo is in yet. I think, at least from what I've seen, he's definitely not in the starting 5, at least from projected. But, of course, we just got to stay tuned to that status report. But, by all means, man, J.I. got to step up. Goga got to step up. I get it. The trade talks are now happening, right? They're saying Goga They're saying that, oh, we might be shopping. I don't even know. I think that we're shopping for Cat. They said Goga Batade's involved. The J.I. Jet. Who knows? Who knows? They're naming out names from our bench. And by all means, I think that this bench team is the team that the bench has to win us this game. Jace Richardson has to have himself a great game. I think that the bench between Tyus Jones, J.I., Jet Howard, if he plays, but let alone Goga Batadze, I think they have to have a great game against Charlotte to be able to truly just make our mark. We have to win by 10, 15 at this point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I do not care if they're young. I do not care how many threes they make. Stop letting them score 25, 28, 30, 35, 39, 41 points in the first quarter and then expect to win the game when we're only able to match it with 19, when we're only able to match it with 22. We have to go into these games knowing we got to score in the first quarter 35 plus. We have to go into the first quarter knowing that if we do not score, if we don't got the 3-point shot, stop shooting. That's all we got to do. Start. It's the second. This is the thing. It doesn't matter how bad of a first quarter you have. There are 3 quarters to make up for it. You have up to 3 times the amount of time that you had to make up for it. This team doesn't like to do that. This team, we end up going 0 for 26 in the first quarter. And what do? Second, third, and fourth quarter, just chuck more threes and end up 0 for 67. But you know what? Maybe they make a couple. 3 for 67. By all means, I think that this is one of those teams that we have to end up, even if the 3-pointer is not there, stop shooting threes, stop going 20% from the 3-point field goal range throughout the entire game, and just focus on dominating the paint, so that way they could clog up the paint, give you more space for shooting, and hopefully fix that percentage. But it's not going to happen if they're leaving us wide open. Why? Because by all means, every single time that they look for Wendell Carter Jr. to grab a board, where is he? Waiting for a 3-point ball. Like every single time that the ball goes to the paint, you look at seeing where is Wendell on the floor to grab this board. He's waiting for a 3-point ball. Come on, man. Magic fans, I think that we need to focus on offensive boards, and we need to focus on taking the ball in the paint, especially against a team like the Charlotte Hornets that torched us last time that we played them from the 3-point line. Magic fans, y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. This is a quick pregame. There's really nothing much to talk about. It's just going to be the same circle. We have to win. We got our Bucks. Like I'm talking about, we got smacked. 30 plus national television. You know what it is on national television? We got smacked. We had people who spent thousands of dollars on the flights, on the hotels. We had London fans who spent thousands of dollars on the tickets, the merch, to get smacked. Magic fans, it was an abysmal performance, but we got to follow it up with a Hornets game in Orlando at the Kia Center. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Appreciate everybody tuning in for the live. Mr. New York Kid, shout out to you for the comments throughout the live. And y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. That's a wrap. Subscribe if you're new Magic fans. What we gonna do with this team? If we lose this game, I swear on everything, I don't know what I'll do, because this is gonna be like, if we end up losing this game. But y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And like always, that's a wrap. What do they say about Hollywood? Hollywood, and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.